How's it going, lords and ladies? Welcome to the channel, my friends. It is truly amazing to be with you today. Let's get back into our Realm of Thrones series. This is episode 22. I won't waste any time. Let's just cut right to the chase. Let's dive right in. We have a lot to do today because we're still involved in a war with Stannis Baratheon. We've accomplished our major goals against him, getting all the castles that he used to own that are traditionally a part of the Westerlands. We did all that. And we've gotten a bunch of vassals too. We're done doing that as well. So I really just want to start saving money now. I normally don't like to drop below 1,000,000 gold, and we are well below that. So today's going to be about making the cash, man, any way that we can. Mainly focusing on open field battles so we can get a lot of loot. I'll maybe do 1 or 2 sieges, but honestly, there's not much that I want to take from Stannis, with one exception, maybe. And I did touch on this at the end of the last episode. I did mention that Highgarden is something that I might want to take. It's in a strategic place. It's on my southern border. It's close to my capital. You know, it's not a part of the Westerlands, but it's about as close to the Westerlands as you can get. It's another big city. I still own Old Town, and it would be a nice obstacle for any armies marching into the Reach to come take Old Town. See what I mean? It's just in a really good strategic position. And I think Highgarden is well developed, and it would bring me a lot of money if I held on to it myself. Maybe at some point in the future I'll bring the Tyrells in and I'll give it to them. But I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm just thinking about taking it for myself. I'm just thinking about money. That's it. We'll see how we do. That's not the first thing that I'm going to do, because the first thing I'm going to do is come and defend Golden Tooth for like the 5th or 6th time. That's okay. I'm gathering together an army. We can get ourselves on the road. When everybody gets together, my army is about 1,000. And that's plenty of men to work with. Because I don't know how many people are sieging this, but 1,000 men can... 1,000 men can repel whatever's attacking. Alright, the sounds of battle. Oh, there's 2 armies. Okay, there's our 1,000. I'm considering just letting them take some attrition, because there's plenty of defenders here. There's still 99 defenders. I could probably let another day go by. I just want to attack him when he's at his weakest, so I don't take as many losses myself. I don't care about the garrison of the castle. I care about my army. So let's let a day go by. I'll keep my eye on this. 88 defenders, 82, 81, 78, 73, 70, 65. Okay, maybe I'm pushing it. I want a daytime battle. Okay, I hope the sun is up enough for this to be a daytime thing. But we're pushing our luck if we wait any longer. Let's go. So 634 to 1211, so 2-to-1 odds. Oh, I forgot to check how many lords are in the enemy army, but I'm sure we're going to capture a bunch of them. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the war exhaustion is after this. Holy crap! Hold on. Okay, I need time to go by slowly. Hold on. Okay, I have an idea. Since most of my army consists of cavalry, I might as well use them. It's just not the best map for cavalry.
Cavalry!
And it looks like they're just YOLOing their cavalry into me. Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Footmen! Footmen! Arrows!
I need to get everybody else in position.
Get moving! Footmen, hear me! Onward! Forces!
I'm just gonna have my cavalry instantly engage theirs. Let's see how they do.
Hup.
Look at that. That is awesome. Just a cavalry battle. Alright, we have to reset our cavalry because their infantry are mixed up in there, and they're going to get a lot of kills if my cavalry are just standing still. So let's reset. See, we're getting killed.
Arrows.
Up in the top right there. Took some losses there.
Forward infantry. Move out. Ha.
I want their infantry to engage my infantry. I don't want them to engage my cavalry. So I'm trying to pull their cavalry over this way a little bit. Yeah, see, this is what I want. I want the infantry to come this way. Okay, let's get our cavalry involved again. Yeah, it's just not the best battlefield for cavalry. It's just kind of funny that we got this map, of all maps, when I have, like, a ridiculous amount of cavalry. I just can't maneuver them around, and they get stuck in melee combat. I can't pull them in and out of combat really easily.
Now, get moving! Onwards! Yeah.
Alright, here comes another wave of infantry. Now that we've taken out most of their cavalry, now I can have my cavalry engage their infantry. I mean, they still have some cavalry right here, but they're running low. Helping out my dude. I'm just gonna pull him back one more time.
Cavalry! Forward!
Come on, guys, hurry up. They go too slow. most of these guys are archers.
Hear me!
Or a lot of them are. Yeah, I'm sending in my infantry now. Okay, just having everybody charge, continue to advance. I'll leave my archers in the back because they don't need to risk themselves at all. Because now they're just sending in peasants. I should switch to my sword more often. That's that. I don't think they're going to get any more reinforcements. That's it. Okay. Only 84 deaths. I probably could have done a little bit better. I got 44 kills. I could have done a little bit better. It's just... the map wasn't ideal. Again, just wasn't ideal. Victory's all I care about. So that's one prisoner.
I yield.
2,
I yield.
3,
We are at
4,
your... Enough.
5,
I
6,
yield. I yield.
7. Wow. Damn, I wasn't expecting that many. I was expecting me to get like 3 or 4 of them. Alright, so interesting. Some of my companions got stuff. It's been a while since I've given my companions some stuff, so I'm sure they're happy about that. Decent amount of loot for me to sell. Alright, excellent. War exhaustion is up to 56 for Stannis. 35 for us, so we're really, really doing a good job. I like how this war is going. The question is... should we get Highgarden? Hey guys, check this out. I was in the middle of traveling to villages. I was headed for Lonely Slow, and then inevitably to Lannisport. But my son, Robert, just turned 2 years old, so we have to guide him. Now my son, I think I want to train him up to be an actual battlefield commander, not so much a governor. Because I wouldn't mind another really good companion or another party out there. So if he's going to be an army commander, I want to focus on combat skills. Let's throw the first one into Vigor. Second one into Endurance. Those are 2 really strong attributes. And then, despite his age, the baby already starts to show some aptitude in social and cunning. All right, not my favorite. I would have preferred maybe control or intelligence or another one into vigor or endurance. Not super high value, these two. I mean, they're okay, but not what I was aiming for. Granted, we have a super long time before my son becomes an adult and actually becomes somebody that we can use as a party. That's way far in the future. But he's growing up. Alright, we can hit Lonely Slow on the way back. Or on the way down to High Garden. But first things first. Put all these smelly prisoners in my dungeon. I didn't take any generic prisoners. I should have. Now we need to sell stuff. 59k, not bad. I want to get over 1,000,000 today. I want to get back over 1,000,000 today. Let's check out this arena, or this tournament. If it's a horse, I'm definitely doing it. Nope. I think that's a banner. Okay, fine. Let's move on. I don't need any troops. We're doing just fine in terms of troops, so I don't need any more Castle Rock Guard or Lannister soldiers. But I will bring in a couple more parties. I'm anticipating about 1,000 men in High Garden. Hey everyone, we're about to pull into High Garden. I still got a little ways to go, but I'm being approached with making peace with Stannis Baratheon, and this is not necessarily a good thing. Because if this is a proposal by my vassals to get a peace treaty, and if everybody wants to do it, in order to fight against them and have the war keep going, I'm going to have to spend a bunch of influence. Because I want this war to keep going. See? If I side against them, it's going to cost me 500 influence to decide against all my vassals, essentially, and to keep this war going. If this had happened after we took High Garden, maybe I'd be considering it. But I have no choice. I have to drop this influence. We'll get a lot of influence back after we take High Garden. It's just that I have to siege High Garden, and I need influence to keep this army together, because this army is massive. And my cohesion is already getting really low. See what I mean? Alright, we have to attack High Garden soon. I might be forced to attack it at an inopportune time. Like, if there are siege weapons on the wall, I might not have any choice. I'm sorry guys, I'm stuttering a lot today. Let's just spend all the influence now. I am making some influence passively every day, so that might help me a little bit more in the future. But I need this to last me this siege. And just like I said, there's 1,000 men in here, but most of them are militia, like the vast majority. So that's actually not that bad. That is not that bad at all. It's a scary number, but most of them are smelly peasants. Okay, guys, let's see how we do. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten down here first before I assembled the army together. That way, the cohesion wouldn't have gone down that fast. But whatever, it's okay. Hindsight's always 20/20. Alright, everyone, we were lucky enough to have enough cohesion to get this done. It was a pain in the butt trying to pay attention to what siege weapons he had and which ones he hadn't. It was really annoying, but we're here. We got all of our reinforcements, 1676 against 932, and because they had some numbers on their side, even though most of it is crap, I made sure to build all of the siege weapons, so we have every single breach possible. So let's do this. We're gonna take High Garden. and we're going to hold on to it for the time being. I'm really curious to see, because Highgarden is a different culture, so after the battle is over, I have the rights to pillage it and stuff. And if I do that, ooh, it does have level 3 walls. Because I can't tell because the model is special on the map. It has level 3 walls. I mean, I could have seen by looking at the stats, but I didn't. This is going to be a super valuable city. I'm so glad I spent the influence to keep the war going. It was well worth it, because this city's going to make me so much money. And we're recreating the battle in the show, because in the show, Jaime Lannister and an army of Lannisters and Westermen attacked Highgarden and successfully took it. So we're recreating that battle from the show. That was in, like, later seasons. That was, like, season 7 or 8 or something. Because Jaime takes Highgarden, and then that's when he takes all the money, and he has this long money train that then gets attacked by Daenerys and the Dothraki and her dragon. So the Lannisters, they took Highgarden successfully, but right after that battle, they didn't do so hot. They got their asses kicked. Jaime almost died. Daenerys was about to kill him with dragonfire, and then, what's his name? Bronn, Sir Bronn of the Blackwater, came and saved him at the last second. That scene was kind of like Deus Ex Machina, very Deus Ex Machina moment in the show. Because he should have died right there. And I'm just burning time, yakking. Just bullshitting, burning some time. Let's see if I can hit that guy right there. Almost. Third time's the charm, maybe? Nope. I keep aiming up and to the right. There we go. Didn't kill him, though. And now he's never going to come to that window again. Evan Lannister is on the ram. I just love it so much that my army is all, you know, Westerman soldiers. It really immerses me. It makes me feel like I'm, you know, like the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands, you know? I have no interest in going up the towers. I usually prefer the gate. I'm doing my part. Ouch. You bastard. There's nobody defending the gate on the other side. This is gonna be easy. Alright, hurry up, guys. Hurry up, hurry up. I wonder why that is. Why do they have no defenders over here? That makes no sense. I'm not complaining.
Run while you can.
Let's be very frugal with my health, because if they retreat to the keep, I want to take part in that. If my health is too low, I can't do that, so... And it's not like they need my help. We're just killing militia, essentially. I do like that Highgarden is an Imperial-themed city. I think it fits. Like the Roman aesthetic fits for the Tyrells. Shooting fish in a barrel. And they're so focused on getting to where they're trying to go, they're not even trying to fight or defend themselves. They're just letting me kill them. 3 heads in a row. If I get outnumbered, I can run really fast. Come and catch me. We'll just kill one, run a little bit, kill another, run a little bit. Pulling ourselves away from the battle completely, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Please don't crash, game. I'll give these guys credit. They have dedication. They are dedicated to their job, or to their purpose. But it's not gonna succeed. Just leading them on a wild goose chase. Oh, I thought they disappeared. They just started retreating.
For glory!
That was fun. I'm getting my exercise. Getting my cardio in. Who's that? Is that Jamie? It's Willem Lannister. No, look at the guy just fell. Oh wow, he survived. I gotta run. See ya. Wow, the first smart person to hit me with an arrow. Wow, this is taking a long time. This is a big battle. I might have too little health to attack the keep if that happens. Wow, lucky shot. Whatever. So what? If we don't get to take part in the keep assault, it's fine. As long as we win. Not bad. Okay, we don't get to take part in this part, but that's fine, whatever. I'll take every single prisoner because I'm in a town. And now that we're the Lord of Highgarden, I want to see what the house troops look like here. Not that I'm going to use them, I just want to see them. Okay, one step at a time. There's a lot to do right now. I am going to pillage it. The walls are level 3, yes. Hopefully they don't get leveled, they don't get downgraded after I do this, but I am going to do this. Nope, they're still level 3. Good. Alright, let's deal with whoever leveled up. I got my next leadership perk. Party size limit, clan party limit, companion limit, battle morale at the beginning of a battle for each tier 6 troop in the party, up to 10 morale. I don't like that part of it, but I do like the companion limit. We get another companion when we hit clan tier 6, but if I get that perk, I'm going to get another companion. I wouldn't mind another one. I mentioned to one of my commenters that I want to bring Brienne of Tarth into my party. I want her to be one of my personal companions. She's great and all running her own party, but I want her to join me, so if we ever get a famous Valyrian steel sword, I can give it to her, and I can feel safe that we won't lose it because she's in my party, you know? So if that's the case, I'm going to need somebody else to be running their own party, so I need more companions. So, you know, long story short, I'm getting that. Sure, my party limit will increase by 10 if I do this one, but that's actually not that much in the grand scheme. A companion is worth way more than 10 soldiers in my party. Let me make sure I check everybody. Okay, cool. We have a decent amount of influence again. Now I'd be more willing to be at peace with Stannis. He's at 75 war exhaustion, we're at 44. So we're winning this by a significant amount. We're doing really well. And that's the only thing that I wanted to conquer. I don't want to conquer anything else. Wow, check it out, man. Look how freaking developed Highgarden is already. Damn. 3 walls, orchards, its food supply is under control. Loyalty is low, but that's okay. We're going to mess with that. Workshops is level 3. Siege Workshops level 3. Let's do the marketplace. And I will throw some money in here. Now let's see how much money this makes me on the side, because we're going to get a lot of income from this. It's not on this list yet. Oh no, it says Highgarden Garrison. Highgarden taxes, am I just missing it? I don't think I am. $741 defenders in the garrison, But this time, even though it's lower than the defenders that we just fought off, it's lower, but a vast majority are a big portion of them are garrison and not just militia. I think I can disband this army. I might just hang out in Highgarden for a few days just to heal up. I'm disbanding the lowest amount, or the weakest parties. And I can work with what I have left. We're just gonna hang out. Oh, no, did I sell anything? We forgot to sell stuff. Almost 200,000 gold in Highgarden. It's wealthier than Lannisport is. I'm gonna sell another one of my fancy horses. I can sell 2 of them. So there's another 159,000. We're almost back over 1,000,000. Alright, there's a battle happening out here. I'll get involved, but I'll just auto-resolve.
I yield. You have...
Ooh, I like that guy's armor. He was a Velaryon. We only get to see this armor in House of the Dragon. It's cool. Alright, we got some stuff out of it. I just walked outside my door and got involved in a battle, and I got some stuff. How's my food? We're okay. I've got more prisoners to sell and more to lock up. Let's lock up Monterus Velaryon. Is he the leader of the Velaryons? I should check. I want to get some more fish. No, Monford Velaryon is the leader. Okay, let's speak to Igon Virwell, and let's see these house troops that the Reach have. I'll just hire one. Ooh, this is the inside of Highgarden. We haven't been inside the throne room of Highgarden. Okay, I promise we'll go in. We'll visit it. Oh no, we don't have to visit it. We're in it. It's kind of dark. It needs some more light, but it is a unique throne room. I can't believe I never... We've been to Highgarden several times, and I never checked out the throne room. I'm sorry, guys. We never saw the throne room of Highgarden in the show, I don't think. Alright, I have to sit on the throne, because that's the policy. And I think this is the extent of what we can explore. Yep, that's it. It needs light. Like, I'm imagining, like, light coming in through that stained glass window and, like, God rays coming in, you know? It's just very dingy and dreary in here. But it is a cool looking throne room. So their cavalry are what their house soldiers are. A Tyrell Cavalier. Interesting, I thought it would be an infantry kind of, Alright, well, we're not creating Tyrell soldiers for their cavalry, because we have our Pride Knights. But we'll keep them, I guess, as a pet. Alright, so now the question is, what do we do now? I'm not sure where a lot of Stannis' armies are focused, because he hasn't attacked us in a while. He hasn't sieged one of my settlements in a while. And that's usually a good way of knowing where most of their forces are. I guess I can kind of wander around and look for some trouble. Yeah, the prosperity is almost 11,000 prosperity. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just not seeing Highgarden taxes on this list. I see the Highgarden garrison, just not the taxes. I see the tariff, Highgarden's tariff. Whatever, we'll see. Ooh, here's an army. It's being chased. I'm gonna jump on him just during the daytime. I will do it manually. Hopefully it's a nice open battlefield and we're not in a valley. Yeah, it is. And once again, holy crap. Just being amongst them gives you a good idea of how many cavalry I have. And most of them are Westerland's Banner Knights. They're not Pride Knights. I'm the one that created the Pride Knights. Oh no, Tywin Lannister has a Pride Knight. Not a lot of these men are my men. Oh no, there's a few of my men back here. Yeah, see, they're the Pride Knights. Alright, let's get in position.
Bows! Move out!
Oh, let's get the
Warrior!
bowmen on top of the hill.
Get moving! Mount!
Let's have my cavalry attack this formation out there. I see a named character. I like our turtle sigil.
Archers! Onward, infantry! Move out!
I do not have a lot of health. We need to shift our direction.
Move, man! Get moving!
See another named character? I think. Mary Mertens. Oh, I found her. Come on, man. Get her. There we go.
Horsemen, forward! Get moving! Charge!
I see no need to drag this battle out. I'm just going to let the cavalry keep attacking. Where are you going, man? He was trying to get away.
Horsemen! Bounce! Move out!
Very impressive cavalry formation.
Horses! Bowmen! Onward! Men, hear me! Move! Cavalry! Onwards! Get moving!
We'll set up for a hammer and anvil.
Bounce! Give them hell! Riders, hear me! Move out!
I want my archers to contribute a little bit. Are you serious? Alright, lucky shot. Alright, they're doing what I was about to tell them to do anyway. They're just, everybody's charging. It's a massacre. How many did I got? 31? Was that 31 kills? We freed somebody, so we improved their opinion.
Stop. I yield.
Enough.
2 prisoners. We'll head back to High Garden. Lady Talisa, another medicine perk? No. Riding. That's fine, too. It's been a while since I've done this, I just want to check everything. Lannisport doesn't need to be managed ever again, because it's all done. Casterly Rock. Good. Case. It needs money. Storm's End. Not super high priority. It needs money, but I don't need to do that right now. High Garden we're already managing. The Twins is out of money, and I'm not going to put any more in. I'm ignoring Harrenhal as well, because I don't care about that. It's just a castle. Alright, so we're good. We're up to 80 war exhaustion, and now Silverhill is being attacked, and that's cool, because that gives me a target, gives me a place to go, gives me an objective. First, we're stopping at High Garden. Oh, there's another zebra I could buy. They're expensive. They're over 100 grand. It's just not an expense that I want to have right now. Now, the last time we were at Silverhill, when we took it, we deposited a decent amount of defenders, about 300, and they haven't even begun the assault yet, so we have time to get there. Oh yeah, we didn't deposit our prisoners. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we can move now. A courier bearing a peace offer from Dragonstone has arrived, so he's initiating this. He's initiating this. I'm not against it. Ooh, hell yeah. The Dragonstone will pay 6,500 in tribute each day. Because when they approach you, you can be assured that you're going to get really good terms, whereas if like your vassals come to you and ask for a peace treaty, the terms aren't as good. So this is probably one of the best. This is probably the best we can get. I could keep fighting the war, but there's no real need to. I'm declining. You might think that I passed up a good deal, and I could understand somebody who would say that, but you know what? We are so close to getting the war exhaustion up to 100, and if we get the war exhaustion up to 100, we'll also get really good, we'll get a really good peace agreement. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been stuttering so damn much today. I don't know why it is. I've got good days and I've got bad days. Wow, an army of 949. Robert, I like his first name. The garrison doesn't stand a chance without me. But what we're going to do is just hang around on the outside of the battle. Allow him to take some attrition. Allow myself to heal up a bit. And then we'll attack him when he's at his weakest. We're not breaking into... We haven't done a siege defense in the longest time, but we just haven't had to. Because if I were to break in, he would just give up the siege entirely. And I would get my men killed unnecessarily. Alright, here we go. This is probably going to be the last battle that we fight, and probably be one of the last things that we do for this episode, because I'm over an hour in OBS. This is probably going to take about 15 minutes, or maybe not 15 minutes,
Arrows!
10 minutes or so.
Forward! Move! One man! Move out! Ha! Horsemen! Onward! Come on, boy! Warrior! Get moving! Forward! Move! Move out! Onward! Move! Ha! Foes! Horse! Attack!
Tonya Whitehead. Here's another named character. I always notice them because they never have helmets on. Gowan Wild.
Cavalry! Attack! Mount!
Cavalry attack their
Give 'em
archers.
hell!
Another named character? Who is this? Andrew Estermont? Alright, cavalry, come help out my infantry for a second. Here's another named character, Robert Whitehead. This is his armory. Look how scared he is looking back. He's like, please, please. Wow, look how far he's going to get away from me. He's going all the way to his spawn, and it didn't save him.
Archers! Get warriors! One arrow! Move it in forward!
guys are fancy looking. Dondarrion Bolt Knight. Jamie. I don't think this is going to end the war. I think we might have to fight one or two more battles to get the war exhaustion up to 100, but I have to remember what I passed up. I passed up 6,200 tribute every day. Ouch. I don't think they need you to tell them to run, man. I think they gathered that on their own. "65 kills. 6, 7, 7. I want to end on 69. 7, 68, 69. Alright. Okay, guys. Let's see what the war score is after this, or the war exhaustion is.
Stop.
I yield. I give up.
Thanks for your help, stranger.
Oh, 4 prisoners, and then we
haven't
release
met
somebody. Footly? I don't think that's ever a name I've heard before. I've never heard that before. House Footly? Alright, Talisa doesn't get anything. Should be in the 90s for war exhaustion. $93. Now my armies are taking Golden Grove. I guess I'm okay with that. I'm not against it. Let's stop off at Silver Hill just to leave some garrison here. Just under 200 men. I'm gonna let my my friendly armies do that. That's totally fine. I'm gonna head back to Highgarden to sell some more stuff again, because I wanted to be over 1 million before we ended the episode, and now look at that. The taxes from Highgarden are starting to kick in. There we go. Highgarden taxes 2,700. Not as much as I thought it would be. Not nearly as much as Lannisport, but still, it's a decent amount. Yay! We're back over 1 million. I think I'm gonna disband this army for good now. I don't need it anymore. I can go off on my own, I'll be faster on my own, and I can snipe armies more efficiently if I'm by myself. Let's try to do that. Let's end this war in this episode, regardless of how long the episode ends up going. I don't care. Let's get this war done. That'll be a great way to end the episode. With a successful war against Stannis Baratheon. Alright, that got us up to 98. I want to look up, really quickly, House Rowan, R-O-W-A-N. I don't think we've ever met them. Nope, we never met them. In fact, they're at war with us. House Rowan of Golden Grove is one of the most prominent and old families from the Reach, its dominions extending all along its northern borders. This may mean that the Rowans were made Marshal of the North March to replace the declining House Osgrey. Now they're bannermen. Their blazon is a gold tree on silver. Like several other major Reach houses, the Rowans can trace their descent from the legendary Gareth Greenhand through his daughter Rowan Goldtree. Alright, cool. Good for you. Alright, since I didn't take it, it's up to an election, and I don't know who's going to end up getting it. But we'll soon find out. Definitely not going to be me. Daemon Marbrand. Actually, that's kind of funny, because the Marbrands, their sigil is a tree on fire, whereas the former owners, their sigil is a tree. So now that because I'm going to vote for them. I don't want to give it to Osmond Kettle Black. And I don't want to give it to Tywin either. That's really funny. I like that. That's kind of ironic. So instead of a gold tree waving over this settlement, now it's a burning tree. Okay, all it's going to take is one more battle. I'm not sure where Stannis' armies are mainly focused, but I guess I'll just travel over to King's Landing. I'm sure we'll run into a couple of them over there. Ooh, Lady Selmy. I don't know if she's a part of the West. I don't know if she's a part of Dragonstone. Maybe she was. She has mostly Stormland soldiers, so maybe she was in Stannis' faction. That might have ended the war right there. $99. Just one more battle. Stannis hasn't really attacked much of my stuff. I mean, he's attacked a couple of things, and we've been there to defend them. But this has been a super easy war. Eric Dondarrion, we can catch him, I think. And that can end the war right there. Yeah, it is going to be. I want to get away from this village because I don't want to fight in a village environment. Oh, here we go. It's up to 100%. Okay, the armies and people of Dragonstone are exhausted from the conflict with the Fairlands and have given up the fight. Stannis Baratheon is proposing a peace treaty and is willing to pay war reparations in the amount of 1,725,000 gold. He also pledges to pay a daily tribute of 1660. On top of that, Stannis Baratheon has to return Pink Maiden back to the Fairlands. So with this peace treaty here, we're not getting as much tribute as we would have if we had accepted that early peace negotiation. But we get some reparations, and we get the return of one of the settlements that we lost during the war. And then plus the tribute. So, excellent. I don't think we're going to get exactly 170 or 1,725,000. I don't think that's the actual amount we're going to get, but at least we're going to get something. We'll see down at the bottom. Oh no, we did get a bunch. So now we're up to 1.6 million. See, that's what I mean. That's the great part about winning through war exhaustion. Amazing. Check it out. What a great episode. Went better than I was expecting. Ended the war with Stannis. We have Highgarden now, which is making us a ton of money. We won with the war exhaustion. We own a couple more settlements that I wasn't necessarily going for, but we captured them anyway. We got Golden Grove, which is new. Pink Maiden we got back. And we have Highgarden. Oh no, and Honeyholt. This happened behind the scenes. You didn't see this get taken. So we're extending my kingdom down south into the Reach, which is totally fine. But that officially ends our war with Stannis Baratheon. I think this peacetime is good for me, because I want to use it. I don't think I want to declare any wars, at least in the short term. I want to start becoming more friendly with Lysa Arryn so we can negotiate our alliance. I need a ton of influence to get an alliance, but it's what I would prefer over a non-aggression pact, because non-aggression pacts have a time limit. I think alliances do too, but they're longer. I can check. I'll check in the diplomacy settings to see what the exact number is, or the exact length of time, but it doesn't display like it does for the non-aggression pact. But alliances are stronger anyway, and they're longer lasting. At least I think. They better be, because they cost more in influence and in gold. But I want to go negotiate this. Her relation isn't high enough. I need a score of 100, and our score is 51.75, so I have to improve her relation somehow. Who is she fighting? She's fighting a bunch of clans, but she's not fighting any kingdoms. She's not officially at war with anybody. If she was at war with somebody, I can help her out and maybe improve her relation that way. But there is one way I think I know how to improve her opinion. I have a lot of money now. I'm going to send her a raven really quickly. This is the last thing I'm doing. I guess we'll hang out outside, Pink Maiden. I'm just going to wait for that raven to arrive, and I'm going to see if she has any missions that I can do. If not, I'll bribe her with some money. I'll give her like 10,000 gold or something. Nope, she doesn't have any missions. But I do have a proposal that could benefit us both. Let's see. 10,000 is nothing to me right now. Let's see. Hopefully it gives us something. +2. I mean, it was something, but I was expecting a lot more. Let's check our score now. It's it's one of the few ways I know how to improve a relation easily. It's easy to do it that way, and I have plenty of money. But it's not the most efficient, because I don't want to give money to anybody if I don't have to. So now the score is 53.98. The relation is up to 13.98. Okay. We still have work to do, but we're on our way. I could maybe get an alliance with the Night's Watch. It's just that Jon Snow is not in command of the Night's Watch. It's Carl Tanner, the guy that he kills in Craster's Keep after they kill the mutineers. He was the leader of the mutineers. Let me see if Jon Snow is still alive. He better be still alive. I haven't checked in a while. Nope, he's still alive. Maybe that's something that we can do with our time. Maybe I can try to help. Oh no, I can't do that. Maybe there's a mod out there, but I can't grant land to a foreign power. At least I don't think so. Because I've tried to have that conversation with people, like the one that we just had with Lysa Arryn, and there is a fief section. Like, it makes it seem like you can trade land, but every time that I've tried to trade land, it was never possible. So maybe I'm just not understanding how that works. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. But I wouldn't be against trying to help not Robb Stark. I wouldn't be against trying to help Jon Snow take the wall back. And then maybe fighting beyond the wall. But I just feel like the second I walk away from my kingdom, somebody's going to declare war on me, and I'm going to have to travel all the way back down here to take care of it. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. We're ending basically right where we ended the last one. We might as well. Let's just go to Hornvale. But that's going to do it for this one, guys, as we travel over to Hornvale. That's going to do it for today, lords and ladies. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hope you guys had a good time. We defeated Stannis successfully. We took everything that belonged to him, that belongs in the Westerlands, so that's done. We took Highgarden. We're going to hold on to it for as long as possible. It's currently making us a bunch of money, so there's no reason to let it go. But look how much we own now. We own, like, a decent part of the west of Westeros. All of this. Well, not all of it, but the important parts of it. Alright, another fun episode in the bag. Thank you so much for joining me today, lords and ladies. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button, leave your comments down below, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that as well. Help me get to 2,800 help me get to 2,800 subscribers, and then eventually to 3,000. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Episode 23 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.